And now this wing. I could be sarcastic and call one the west wing and one the east wing, but we'll be I was going to say something else then, but I've lost my train of thought. There was going to be a joke about a building after that, but I just lost my train of thought, so I'll not bother. Oh, never mind, never mind. And last little bit on the inside of this wing. I will just go over the little stubbly bit there. I don't know what that bit's called. Little stubbly protrusion. And again, using the edge of the blade, we'll just run over some of the areas that have a distinct edge. Because they're the things that we need to focus on, making sure that those are prominent. And so far, I have showed Ali this mini. She does like it, so I'm doing well. I just hope I don't mess it up now. But as I say, she does like this mini, so I'm quite happy. There we go. It's just a couple of things that needs to be done this week before we go to Scotland at the end of the week. I've got quite a bit of painting to do, because I've got a going back to Mythic Battles Pantheon for some of the videos that I'm going to be doing to upload while we're away. We're going to have them set to upload at certain days, so if I can't get to upload anything while we're away, which I'm hoping I can do, at least there'll be something that will be going up. Yeah. Right, that's that bit done, and now I'm just going to sweep down the tail here with this. Again, the edge of the brush and we'll go with that. That is that part done. Not going to do much else with that, but what I'm going to do now is highlight the skin. We need a thinner brush than we're using now, so let's get one. And the skin, if I remember, we used Kislev flesh. And I'm going to get some of that on this brush. And there we go. Again, we're trying to pick out highlight details, not completely swamp out the what we've already done, the base coat. And yeah, I'm not going too overboard with the flesh tones for this mini, because there's not much in the line of detail at all in the flesh areas. There's no muscle definition shown or anything like that, so there's nothing much really I can work with. So I'm just going to add a few lines of light colour and try and make it look as though it is part of a flesh tone that I mean, even if you look here with the fingers, there's nothing in the line of detail to show the fingers. I'm going to now just try and get as much of this colour covering the flesh areas as I feel as though it needs. I've just noticed that I have missed an area here and here, so I'll get those now. There's nothing else really to go for because everything with this mini is either in shadow or just awkward to get to. There we are. I'm going to add a little bit of, I can't remember what colour that is, but I'm going to add a little bit of the thingamabob. I'm going to have a mix of a few different colours. As I say, I cannot remember exactly what colour that was, but we're going to have a little bit of a different colour for a lipstick. No, I don't like it, so I'm going to wipe it off. That'll do. Can't actually tell a mouth because the moulding isn't, as I say, that pronounced. I know it's supposed to look, but it doesn't unfortunately look the way it's supposed to. So there we are. Got as best as I can with that. And that's what we're doing there. Next we have her top, and for that where have you gone, you? Where have you gone? Come out, wherever you are. There you are, got you. I'm going to highlight the purple, Zerius purple with Gene Stealer purple. So I'll just add a little bit of that to the palette because I don't want it to be too strong a colour. There we are. And just go over some of the creases and folds that's in the top, just like so, and that will do it. As I said, hardly anything needs doing on that part. Next we're going to be going back into our dry brush. Just going to give it a bit of a wash, dry it off. So that's the important part of a dry brush. You have to have a dry brush. And next, with this, we're going into Necron Compound. Hopefully this works this time. I've had a few issues with this particular paint. I think it's all. okay, but I never can tell, so I'm going to get some of that on our palette. And with this, we're going to go over the blade of the scythe. The jewellery and all the metal things she's wearing. And her earrings. And this bracelet that she's got on as well, don't forget that bit. And I'll also get those done. I think that is it for that part. I've decided I don't like this dry paint all that much, so I'm not getting any more of it. I don't know if it's because I'm not used to that kind of paint or what, but I'm not too keen. Next job, hair. And for the hair I'm using a very pale grey colour to highlight the hair, Ulthuan Grey. In fact, let's get that out again. Oops. Ulthuan Grey it is, and into that we're going to mix some of the Abaddon Black. And a little bit more of the Abaddon Black. And a spot of the Xerius Purple. Just to give it that quite an interesting colour. I think what I may do after this has dried is give it a bit of wash with Nuln Oil, just to bring the black back again. Well, that's that bit done. Next, I'm going to stay with the Ulthuan Grey, just pure Ulthuan Grey for this bit. And I want a very small amount of this on the brush. And for this we're going to go over the veins and the membranes of the wings. Do we have it on the back? We have. And that's all we're doing. We're just gently brushing over, and the raised membrane part, or the raised parts on the membranes, will pick off the core that we need. Or that it needs on the, there we are. And that's that. I'm also going to give a bit of a dry brush on the tail there to differentiate that part from the rest of the tail. And I think we're almost finished with this. No more dry brushing to do. But I am going to use a little bit of the fang. And we'll add that to our palette. And this we will use to highlight the trousers here. And that is about it for Nyx. So I think what I might do is go over the hair with a Nuln Oil wash just to bring back the what you call it, but I do want to go back into a paler colour for these areas. Anything that is what do you call it, exposed to the light. Not much areas of this will be, because it will all, well, the majority of it will be in shadow because of the way the wings are folded. There will be certain parts that will be seen by light. And that, I think, is Nyx done. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have. Another thing I want to do, using this purpley colour that we used earlier, I'm just going over the top part of the staff, or the handle of the scythe, just so it has something to show a bit of a highlight to it. And there we have it. That is Nyx. Oh, before we go, I did say I was going to give the a going over with Nuln Oil. Let's get that done, shall we? Just so you're not missing anything. All I'll have to do is find my Nuln Oil. It's over here, it is. So Nuln Oil is the one we're going to be using. As I said, this is just going to go over the hair, just to bring back that black colour. The highlight took some of it away, but we need it to look as though the hair is black. And that is what we will do. So that is all for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. As always, let me know in the comments what you think. And until next time, take care, God bless, and bye for now.